This is a video explaining problem number 95, homework problem number 95 in chapter 1 of Timberlake, which is on page 44. Alright, so in this problem you're given the density and the volume of a cube of sterling silver. The density is 10.3 grams per cubic centimeter. Right there. And the volume is 27 cubic centimeters. What you're asked to find is how many ounces of pure silver there are in this cube of sterling silver. You're also told that sterling silver is 92.5% silver by mass. So the first thing we're going to want to do is figure out what the mass of the overall cube is. Given the density and the volume, we can use the density equation. Density is mass over volume. Rearrange it, solve for the mass, which is density times volume. This times this is the mass of the cube. 27.8 sub 1 grams of sterling silver in the cube. So now, that we know how much the cube weighs, which is made of sterling silver, 278.1 grams, we can find out how many grams of that is actually pure silver, using the mass percent of silver and sterling silver, which they give us, 92.5%. What that means, the 92.5% by mass, means that for every 100 grams of sterling silver, there are 92.5 grams of pure silver. These cancel, and we figure out that there are 257.2 grams of pure silver in that cube. So now, we're at the point where we have a dimensional analysis problem. We figured out how many grams of pure silver we have, but the question is how many ounces of pure silver there is. So dimensional analysis, the units of our answer are ounces of silver. Our starting point for this part will be how many grams of pure silver we have. So now, we need some conversion factors to go from grams to ounces. Well, what do we know about grams? Well, we know that there's about 454 grams is 1 pound. We also know that 1 pound is 16 ounces. These conversions come from table 11, page 24. So now that we know how the conversions, we have to make sure we set it up correctly. So we need grams on the bottom, grams of silver. That gives us 454 grams on the bottom. Whoops. £1 pound on top. Grams of silver cancels. This. Now we need pounds of silver on the bottom. That puts ounces on top. Pounds of silver cancels. Those are the units that we want. Everything cancels, and we get 9.06 sub 5 ounces of silver. That rounds to 3 sig figs. The 16 and the 1 are exact. The 454 is 3 sig figs. The 257 sub 2 is 3 sig figs. So our final answer is 9.07 ounces of pure silver in that cube.